Roronoa Zoro is undoubtedly one of the best-known One Piece characters. Like Luffy, Zoro wants to be the best in his own category, that is, he wants to become the best swordsman in the world, surpassing his idol and rival, 𝙬𝚾𝚙𝚎𝚏, who is said to be the best swordsman in the world. Zoro uses 3 swords at the moment, but has used several others during his career. And in this video, we will rank all of Zoro's known swords based on their strength. But before starting this video, if you are new here, please like and share this video and subscribe to our channel for more videos. At the starting of the series, Zoro had 2 unnamed katana that he used alongside the Wado Ichimonji for an unknown period of time. However, they were destroyed during Zoro's first duel with 𝙬𝚾𝚙𝚎𝚏. Furthermore, there is almost no information available about these 2 swords. After which, we have Sandai Kitetsu. Like all swords made under Kitetsu's name, this one is said to be cursed, and is supposed to bring horrible death to all its owners. The Sandai Kitetsu has a sharp edge, making it easier to use for cutting. When Zoro used it to test his luck against the curse, his previous owner tried to warn him that he would cut off his arm. And when the blade passed without harming Zoro, he slashed deep into the ground, leaving only a quarter of the blade sticking out of the ground. However, Zoro has commented that the sword has a mind of its own, making her a troublesome girl. It can also be noted that Zoro can sense the presence of this sword without even seeing it. After acquiring it, Zoro uses this sword as one of his 3 for the Santoryu. Next one is Yubashiri. Yubashiri is another blade that Roronoa Zoro got his hands on during the Lobetown arc of the series. After displaying his courage and testing his luck against the curse of Sandai Kitetsu, Ipponmatsu was extremely impressed with him and thus decided to gift Yubashiri to him. Known to be a very light blade, Yubashiri was the exact opposite of the Sandai Kitetsu and according to Zoro, was very easy to control. Despite it being very light, its edge was said to be very sharp. However, Zoro didn't have much trouble getting used to it. Yubashiri was a fine blade. However, Zoro lost it during the Enies Lobby arc of One Piece when he faced Shusui, a man with the powers of the rust fruit. The sword was put to rest after the events of the Thriller Bark arc, and Zoro gave it a funeral alongside the Rumbar pirates in soil that was from the West Blue. After Yubashiri, we have Wado Ichimonji. Wado Ichimonji is the first named sword that Roronoa Zoro carried in One Piece. It was forged by Shimotsuki Kozaburo, a person from Wano country. This sword once belonged to Koshiro, the dojo master of Zoro from Shimotsuki village, and was meant to be inherited by Kuina, his daughter. However, after her death, Roronoa Zoro asked for the sword to be able to carry the promise that he made to Kuina, and become the best swordsman in the entire world. This sword doesn't carry any particular nature, neither is it hard to control. In terms of rank, it is superior to both the Wazamono swords and the Ryo Wazamono great swords. This sword belongs to the group of 21 O Wazamono great swords, which are only exceeded by the 12 Seijo O Wazamono great swords. Next one is Enma. Also forged by Shimotsuki Kozaburo, Enma is an incredibly powerful sword that also belongs to the class of 21 O Wazamono great swords. It was first wielded by Kazuki Oden, the daimyo of Wano country's Kuri region, alongside another blade of the same class, known as Aim no Habakiri. Together, Oden used the 2 blades to perform Oden Mitoryu, a powerful style that he described to be best in the entire world. Enma has a purple hilt and scabbard, which is rather similar to Sandai Kitetsu in some ways. In terms of power, it is one of the finest blades to have ever been created, but also one of the hardest to control. A special ability of this sword is that it drains you from the body of the user automatically, and thus, the slashes from it are much larger than intended, and at the same time hard to control. After Zoro returned the sword of Yuma to Wano country, Kazuki Hiyori gifted Enma to him as a replacement. And at the last, we have Shusui. Another one of the 21 O Wazamono great swords, Shusui was once the blade of the sword god, Shimotsuki Yuma. Using this very blade, Yuma was able to slice off a dragon's head in Wano country, and that's known to be just one of the many great things that he's accomplished over the years. After his death, it was in the possession of his zombie, who after being defeated by Roronoa Zoro at Thriller Bark, gave it to him as a sign of respect for his way of the sword. Due to the regular imbuement of armament haki over the years, Yuma was able to turn his sword permanently black, thus earning the title of Kokuto. Along with Mihawk's Yoru, Shusui is the only known black blade in One Piece so far. In terms of power, Shusui is known to be incredibly strong. A slash produced by it was able to swallow up the slashes produced by both Wado Ichimonji and Sandai Kitetsu quite easily, as stated by Zoro. Indeed, Zoro immediately notices that it is significantly heavier than his old katana rusted by Yubashiri, and describes it as difficult to handle. Moreover, during his fight against Oz, he judged that he was not yet able to fully master this sword. Above all, this blade is especially known for its hardness and durability. So, these are all of Zoro's swords in One Piece so far. And that's it for today. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I also asked you to subscribe to help us. It will also help us to grow more, and if you like, please subscribe.